How many of you have a cell phone? Everyone, right? Almost everyone has a cell phone. Whether it's an iPhone or an Android, they all do the same thing. But they're also all causing problems that you've probably never even noticed before. Some of the problems they are causing are social interaction, social anxiety, and alternate personalities. Social interaction is becoming more and more of a problem because people are more interested in staring at their screen rather than communicating with the people around them. How many times have you been in a conversation with someone and they're just playing on their phone the whole time you're talking? And then every now and then they'll look up to nod or say to let you know that they're listening. Or how many times have you been in a room with a group of people and you look up to notice that no one's really talking and everyone's just playing on their phone? We're all probably guilty of these things, which is why I think we should start putting down the phone and start paying more attention to the people around us. In an article published in 2009 called The Role of Mobile Phones in Family Communication, it states, "I would speak to them face to face, but my eldest daughter is more likely to send a text. Almost everyone seems to be more comfortable having a conversation over text rather than in person because it gives them the ability to think about what they're going to say before they actually say it, and it also allows them to hide behind the screen and not see the person's reaction to what they're saying, especially if they think it's going to make that person mad or upset." In an article published in 2010, it states that people who do not feel comfortable with face-to-face social interaction are less likely to use cell phones. I have to disagree with this statement because people who don't like to talk in person tend to just send a text or talk over social media because they can hide behind the screen but still interact with people. Social anxiety is another problem that cell phones are causing. In an article published in 2007 called Text or Talk, Social Anxiety, Loneliness, and Divergent Preferences for Cell Phone Use, they explain that social anxiety is the combination of fear, apprehension, and worry that people experience when anticipating being unable to make a positive impression on others. This could be linked to the lack of social interaction. People are becoming more and more uncomfortable with talking to people in person because they have become so comfortable with hiding behind a screen. Lastly, cell phones are giving people a chance to create alternate personalities. In an article called Text or Talk, Social Anxiety, Loneliness, and Divergent Preferences for Cell Phone Use, they state that a minority even developed an entirely separate Brave SMS self, which contrasts with their more recent real-life personality. Cell phones and social media give everyone the opportunity to hide behind a screen and say and do things that they would never say or do in person. It also allows them to be who they wish they could be. When thinking about this, what comes to mind? For me, it's a show called Catfish, where people will fall in love with someone over the internet that they've never met before, and then that person turns out to be someone completely different than who they thought they were. So, as you can see, alternate personalities are causing people to get hurt more often than not. You may not think that you've been affected by these, but in reality, most people struggle with them. Although cell phones are great and have some amazing benefits, I think we should start limiting the time we spend with them and start spending more time with the people around us. Who knows what we've missed because we've been too busy checking Twitter or Instagram or sending a text. I challenge you to put down your phone for a day or even an hour and just see what all you've been missing out on.